The sun's glow was within him. With a hand to his wife's belly, Ortygia felt a pride he had never felt before. The pride of fatherhood. Aserai was truly with him for him to be blessed so. The jewel that was Ortygia was far out of his grasp, and he had accepted that. Let the Sultan have his salted ruby. Ortygia had something greater. The lion scoped the newly attained Aserai grounds with his lioness beside him. Arwa, his wife, his beloved, his personal angel, and now the mother to his child. A meager merchant turned noble could never ask for anything more. Her voice was the harp of heaven as she praised his tamed and patient demeanor at losing Ortygia to the Sultan. The battle for this town was an odd turn of events, to say the least. From capture to loss to a pitiful reclamation after slicing through 2 Western Imperial armies, leaving a single soldier to defend it as Ortygia approached its gates. It was a tale that jesters would share for years to come. Yet, the tug-of-war that Ortygia and Unkid had participated in left him with greater knowledge of what leadership truly meant. When it came to politics, it was a game. Friend may be how they addressed each other, but the reality was that the friendship was only skin deep. Tactical selfishness was the true glue that held them together. If it benefited themselves, they would aid the other. If the opportunity arose where they both wanted something that could only be held by one, they would both eagerly attempt to take it. As was well known, an emir's hand was always second to his sultan. Ortygia understood this now, and he accepted this with a stoic recognition. The storm of anger brought from a wounded pride and jealousy was calmed by this insight. Unkid was not against him, nor was Ortygia against Unkid. They had simply wanted the same thing at the same time. The Sultan will be grateful that you are treating it as your own, Arwa had said as they watched a line of Ortygia's troops walk by. He and his army were not here for the Sultan, however, nor did they scare away meek armies that ventured too close for the Sultan. As long as the land remained under Aserai hold, Ortygia could make use of it in the future. That was the reason why he was stationed here for now. With his mind on what was to come, Ortygia returned his hand to Arwa's belly. He knew what his next step would be. Perhaps it is time we chose a place of protection for the both of you. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Ortygia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Indeed, much has been sacrificed for this beautiful jewel of Ortygia. Not once, but twice has it been handed over to the Sultan atop a silver platter. But our hero now understands this game of politics and sees why the Sultan must hold on to this city so that Ortygia can stay focused on other duties. Indeed, as he gazes upon the streets and alleys and people and goods of this jewel, Ortygia thinks not upon any of it, but instead upon a jewel worth much more that only he can hold. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is a very exciting session following up from literally the last moments of the previous chapter, where, folks, just in case you've forgotten, and just so we can celebrate again, Arwa is pregnant. She is with child. We of course do not know if it will be a boy or a girl, but I've seen your name suggestions coming through, some of which actually lined up with my own thinking, so that's really cool because it's nice to know that what I was thinking is along the lines of what some of y'all were thinking, and I might actually go with those suggestions. No spoilers though, we'll reveal it when the time comes. However, with this comes a great sense of responsibility, a different sense of responsibility, and I find it almost poetic where we are right now. On the one hand, the Lady Arwa must be taken somewhere where she'll be safe, and that's something many of you said as well, and I totally agree. Now, in-game, if she follows us around in our army and we dive into a battle, if I'm not mistaken, she'll actually be set aside. She won't be fighting, so it kind of works out. But I think Ortygia thinks beyond that. He's not going to allow his, especially now pregnant wife, so, harder to run away, harder to fight, things like that. He's not going to allow her to be near the front at like the tents and stuff they pitch up in the area. That's dangerous. What if a battle is lost, right? Then it could go from being a battle to all being lost. So we're actually going to go over to Garantor Castle, and place Arwa there as the governor for a while. She has extremely high stewardship, so it's not like we're just putting her somewhere where she can't do anything, where she can't be effective. She's very good at this task, actually, at this at these sets of responsibilities. Her stewardship is 105, so actually I think it's better than... Oh no, okay, we have overtaken her. But it's better than anybody else in our party, even more so than Dorian the Scholar, who is currently one of the governors. So I feel like she'll feel right at home, she'll be very effective, she'll take care of Garantor Castle. I don't want to put her at Charas, and I'm sure she would agree. It is a very dangerous spot if we find ourselves, you know, fighting the Southern Empire. If the war with the Western Empire comes to an end, but the war with the Southern Empire continues, and we find ourselves all the way over here, and then the Valandians or the Battanians declare war on us, or the Sultan makes a foolish decision again, and Charas is under threat, I don't think Partia could live with himself. So Garantor Castle, relatively safe, also one of our holdings, maybe a little less fun than a city, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But what I was saying earlier about the poetry is I like that one of our objectives is over here. This is New Partia, but... you know, the Partia that we've known and loved all along, his objective is over here. Vanilla is being raided right now, and I'm sure Partia has heard the word from the scouts, and he would want to take care of that. But no, we must head to Garantor Castle first. We're going to drop Arwa off. Our army is pretty badly hurt, but again, I think what we're going to try and do... There's a couple of ways of skinning this cat, as it were. Stay away from our caravans, man, Milosh. There's a couple of ways of approaching this. In fact, let's eliminate this army because it is going to harass some of our caravans and stuff. So I would like to take care of this before we move too far away. Now, the two approaches that I'm talking about. One is we stick with this army and we try to engage bigger engagements. Oh, come on, one more turn. I think we're close enough. Yeah, I think we should be close enough. We can stay with this army and try and push for bigger engagements, like move to Legetta, maybe Jalmaris, maybe even this castle down here. Or... we disband the army, let these folks, you know, get more recruits, because these are some pitiful parties right now, and with the 81 troops we have, we can go and mop up some small parties. There are a couple of options here, a couple of ways to approach this. I think what we're going to do, first of all, though, is punish Milosh for his little adventure that he's gone on over here. We'll kill him, and, well, or we'll take him prisoner if nothing else. It has been a while indeed. I did take Ortygia. News travels fast. Surrender or die. He has no wish to fight me. Yield or fight, fool. Indeed we fight. Now, I've seen all of you say that it would be great that you're all also very interested in seeing me take a more tactical approach, which is great, because I would like to experiment with that kind of stay back, form lines, keep giving orders, and then swoop in at the end or at crucial moments, as I think a general should, well, some types of generals should, and I think that's most fitting for Partia. So let's go ahead and get comfortable with that kind of approach. I think it'll be quite fun. And we also need to keep in mind that we need to try and train up some of our troops. We have so many low-tier troops. It's a bit of a problem. Let's get our cavalry actually up there. Get them ready for a charge from the side. No. You're not in command. I meant that. Wedge formation. Enemies coming through. That is a horse archer unit with an archer icon. Our archer should be able to take care of that pretty easily. Well, let's move in. There we go. Well done. Go. Oh, well done. Very well done. Right. Cavalry still at the ready back there. Yep, seems we've chopped them down. You. Oh, they're not under my command. Okay. They're a separate group. How did that happen? Well, y'all stay on me as well. Our archers are getting to work over here. Horse archers are working away as well. Line is forming. We'll send a cavalry charge in soon. You can see all those people running backwards. Cavalry move there. Let's go. Let's go. We'll get some rear charges. Infantry ready to charge. Infantry charge. Let's go. And we're going to go in as well. Not that many troops to worry about, so... let's get involved. I realized my shield was up. Ah, almost got him. I do need a longer glaive. I'm still on the lookout for that, smith that I keep talking about that I want to pick up. I'd like to make my own weapons, but obviously... oh, my own weapons, I mean, I'd like to have weapons forged, but making them myself would be a bad idea because I am not a good smith. Oh, buddy. Well done. Alright, credit where it's due. Okay, got a little bit of damage in there. Getting crowded back there. Nonetheless, problem solved. I don't think we took too many losses. Maybe a couple of wounded. Hopefully none died. Oh, come on. 3 died. 1 from Udram's party, 1 from Ugdil's party, and it's got to be 1 from mine, right? I got to get... Oh, no. From Tulvo's party. We did okay. Couple level ups. Good kills in our party as well, actually. And quite happy with our positioning and our charging there. That's a lot more renown and influence than I would have expected from that battle, but I will take it gladly. And a bit of a risk for Arwa there. Milos, you're at my mercy. You're my prisoner now. We'll take him over to Garantor Castle, of course. We're headed there anyway. And 13 prisoners. Let's keep this upgrading going. One thing I will do between sessions, I think, is I will reorganize my party as well, because it's starting to get a little messy again, I think. Lots of prisoners that we hired. This warring has gone on for so long. Just absolutely ridiculous how long it's gone on for. Let's take the archers, crossbows, hardened crossbows. I'll take the billmen as well, tier 4, right? Triarii we can't take, unfortunately. We'll take the Hastati. Can't take any of these. All right, we'll pick you up. All right, cool. Now, I want to mention as well, folks, as we're done with this battle, if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, the best way to make sure that happens is by leaving a like and a comment down below. As you very well know by now, not only do the number of likes and comments make a quick read for me to understand what y'all are interested in seeing more or less of on the channel, but I do read through all of the comments, and hopefully that's reflected in how I try to respond to them in one way or another, either by how I play or what I say or what we do or what I address, or even just, literally me replying to comments and leaving, likes and things like that. But that's one thing that I always want to say. If you're enjoying a series, you want to see it continue, it's the best way to make sure it happens, because, again, it just lets me know what y'all are interested in. Beyond that, and again, I keep this to a minimum, I only try to mention it once a month at most, but if you're really, really, really enjoying this content, and you've been enjoying this series, and you want to support beyond the likes and comments and being a subscriber and things like that, I humbly request that you check out my Patreon, or perhaps being a channel member. As we drop these prisoners off, I'll just explain very quickly. If you want to be a channel member, you can click the join button that you'll find below the video. And if you want to be a patron instead, the Patreon link will be in the description, and it'll also be in the top right corner under the eye that you see over there. So again, Patreon is, both are great from my end. Whatever's easier for you, Patreon, if you like Patreon. If you'd rather not use a third-party service, then becoming a channel member works all the same for me. It is never an obligation. Never feel forced to do it. It never feel like, I just want to make sure that minimal, there's no pressure or anything, which is why I try to mention it very rarely as well. I don't want people to feel like obligated or anything like that. So again, thanks to y'all who are able to support them that way. But even if you're not, I appreciate all of you who come by to watch, comment, all of you who've subscribed. And again, if you haven't subscribed, and quite a few actually haven't, I can see the percentage of subscribers versus not. If you're worried about, is this series going to continue? Is it worth subscribing to this channel? If that's your stopping point, then yes, this series will continue, and feel free to subscribe. Let's go ahead and get this Mamluk soldier as well. Sorry, I took the opportunity of that little ramble there to replace our prisoner. Like we dropped off Milos, but we also picked up a couple that I would like to train into our army. It's a good source of of troops, these dungeons. So hopefully we're keeping our prisoners well fed and everything. But yes, let's also manage the castle here and ensure that Arwa is left here, at least until we have our child. She's not able to help in any way, it seems, I don't think. Shouldn't she be able to actually? Hold on a second. If we take a look at our character screen here, take a look at Arwa with high stewardship, improve settlement prosperity. Okay. And build projects. Okay. So that's all she'll be doing. I don't know if she has anything else that is governor related. Oh yeah. More tax from the villages. Fair enough. What I'll probably want to do is, after we have a child and stuff like that, I'll probably send her off in her own party. Again, we've already got 2 parties, well, 3 including ours. 2 parties are active though, but the moment we hit clan tier 4, we'll be able to have another party, and I think she should be in charge of that party, because again, with her high stewardship, she can lead really large parties, and I think it makes sense. Alright, so we're done dropping Arwa off. I think we're good in terms of our construction and stuff here. Everything's been done. I'm fine with training militia still. Our garrison here is okay. It's not great, but again, we're able to swing to its defense if and when necessary. A militia of 356, garrison of 23. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and make our way to Vanilla over here with the army we have. I think I'm going to allow it to disband, like to trickle away as cohesion drops rather than spend influence on it. We have plenty of influence, but to many of your points, I feel like if I move around on my own, I'll be moving a lot faster. We're moving really fast for an army this big. I get, maybe we're mostly cavalry contingents over here. Nonetheless, it's something to consider. Is parting ways and then using that as an opportunity to not just chase after smaller enemy parties, but also to improve our, to train our troops, which is another thing I really want to do. Now, one thing I noticed in the comments is some of y'all were mentioning is like, oh, I miss the good old days when, you know, Ortygia was living up to his the merchant side of his merchant king moniker. Totally. Me too. I do. I was actually thinking about this. Ooh, that's not good. I was actually thinking about that before I sat down to record. Like, I miss running some trade routes. And I know that sounds funny, but, you know, being being a trucker can be fun sometimes in these games. So I do miss those days, and I can't wait to bring them back. But of course, we have to wait for a little bit of a peace. At least peace. Here's the thing. I need peace with the Western Empire, because otherwise danger is on our borders. We might help a little bit with the Southern Empire. I feel like there's the personal affront of Hassan Falk, right? Sahel Castle hasn't fallen yet either. So there's that personal affront that we might want to try and, what should I say, fix, I guess is the best way to put it. But then beyond that, we might try to return to the life of a trader. You know what, folks? We see we could chase that party down. It's on foot, actually. We should still be able to chase it down. It's going to get away from us. But yeah, so hopefully after some of these wars are done, we will be able to go back to trading a little bit, making some money that way. Probably, you know, triple our wealth, if not quadruple it. We've got so much loot as well from all the battles we've been fighting. There's a lot to buy and sell. There's a lot of opportunities. We might even buy some more workshops and things like that. There's plenty going on. And there's plenty to do even after these wars end. Now, what is this? Land grants for veterans. The distribution of land to veterans was a key platform of Roman populists such as Marius and Caesar. The presence of veterans in farming communities helps with organizing militias. This increases the quality of militia, but it drops tax income. Now, Adram, Thais, and Suruk are all close to us. It's tough. We're close with everyone. How do I feel about this specifically? The militia quality being increased, I don't mind, actually. Little less money being... This basically represents less money coming into our coffers from the taxes and instead being distributed to improve the quality of militia. I feel like Ortygia would be on the yes for that, because a better militia means the people are better protected. And as we well know, Ortygia is of the people. I could put down 153. I don't know. It's a tough gamble. I could put down 50 influence, leave a little bit for other, you know, potentially more important things. Because I could swing either way. How much does Ortygia care? Quite a bit, probably, actually. Let's try and swing this to the yes. I would like the higher militia. Yes, it would hurt our income as well, because the taxes will go down, but money is not an issue for us. And again, we are clever in finding other ways of gaining wealth. I really hope we get this one, though, because that's a lot of influence wasted otherwise. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, come on. Putting down that much influence also hurts relations and increases relations a lot more as well. All right, well, we tried. Hang on, how much? Did I not put down 100 influence there? Was that... I wish I could... I mean, I can always look back on the playback, which I think I will. It's okay. It's okay. I thought... I could have sworn... You know what, folks? Give me a second. Alright, sorry for that little edit, but I had to check. I did put down 100 influence, but it only deducted 50. So, I mean, I guess that's fine. I hope it counted our vote I don't know. I mean, we did what we could. But yes, I double-checked. We did, in fact, put in 100 influence, but it only counted for 50. Now, I don't know if that's a recent change or something where it only takes so much if you... it only takes so much if you don't win the vote. Now, here's an interesting situation. We are 300 with all of our wounded healed. Can we take on an army of 458? This is where being split up might have helped, though we are faster than all... Well, this party's a little faster than us. We were faster than Sovos' party back there, but unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. 458. Now, it's going to grow up to be... It's going to grow to be, what, about 600 strong? This is why I don't want to disband my army. Because if I disband my army, then I'll be in a fair bit of trouble. Though they have to push through Ortygia first. Fine, you know what? Let's go ahead, disband the army, let everybody raise forces, and then we'll reform the army. I should have done this sooner, but it is what it is. Let's disband the army. Let's pull back. Where are you going? Why are you all... Maybe they're going around this way? Fair enough. I just hope they recruit. And I can use this opportunity to chase after, for example, Milosh over here. Is that the same Milosh? Don't you dare be the same Milosh. Now, the problem is that we are a very different composition now. 23 infantry, 19 ranged, 2 horse archers, 2 cavalry. 22 infantry, 6 ranged. Okay, we can take Milosh on. We're much faster than him, so we can definitely take him on. Let's go ahead and recruit some of these prisoners, though, and upgrade some of our soldiers as well. This will be good training for our troops. Oh, man. So good to have these prisoners. And also, we now have the appropriate leadership trait that allows us to turn looters and bandits into really high-quality troops. So I need to keep that in mind as well when the time comes to chase after looters to upgrade our troops and things like that. You don't know me. Okay, you must be a different Milosh. You're equipped differently as well. I'm Ortygia, and who are you? Milosh, I'm afraid I have to consider you my enemy. That's perfect, because I do the same with you. Surrender or die, fool. Surrender or die. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack. I mean, it's only kind of in our favor. We have the cavalry advantage. We have the ranged advantage. I'm sure we'll be fine, right? Oh yeah, we can still check now. Oh, but it doesn't give us the overview. I like when it gives you the overview for a quick read. Nonetheless, let's attack. Arwa is not with us, unfortunately. Alkiria is, though, hopefully keeping some of our troops healthy. Get our archers up over here. Infantry can stay down here. Yeah, get you in shield wall, though. Question is, who's the attacker here? We're the attacker, technically, but is the game going to count it as such? Oh, alright, we're okay, we're okay. This is a very interesting terrain. This is actually a very interesting terrain for a battle. They seem to be moving up, yes. Alright, so infantry. Archers up there. Up there, let's go, hurry it up. Cavalry up there. Horse archers up there as well. Get into position over here quickly. Yep, we're good, we're good. Need my archers to get work done. Infantry fall back a bit. Archers are firing away, it sounds like. Indeed they are. Good stuff. Cavalry charge from up on high is going to be absolutely glorious. Alright, we're okay, we're okay. Bring you guys up over here. Let's go, charge in. Buddy. Come on now. Can't believe that guy came up this high. We are taking some serious losses, though. Should have dove in sooner. Should have dove in a lot sooner. Got distracted by that one man. Let's dive in over here, help this guy. There we go. We won the battle, but at a cost, obviously. At a great cost. Our front line did not stick around. Cavalry charge came in a little late, perhaps. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is really not good. Bad hit. Come on now, come on now. Drop these fools. Drop these fools. I should not have actually made the adjustment to our deployment that I made. I should have stayed where we had originally deployed. That would have been a lot better for us, I think. We're okay, though. Hopefully most of these are wounds and not deaths. Archers are still firing. How's our cavalry doing? How's this guy doing? Still hanging around over here? Come on. Ah. Got his shield, obviously. Move back around this way. Okay, we need to make sure I don't die. Wow, has our infantry... Wow, our infantry has been completely obliterated. Are you kidding me? That is not good. That is not good. Move back around, drop this guy. We need to pull back and really train our troops. Get some better troops. Hopefully some of our infantry got away, and hopefully most of them are wounded, not dead. Here we go. Down he goes. Our archers are doing alright. Ah. Our archers might get him before I do. As long as somebody gets him. As long as he doesn't get me. There we go. Alright, good stuff. I believe that's the battle done. How bad was it? Oh my god, 25 dead. That is rough. That is rough. That is not good. That front line crumbled. That front line crumbled. I should have charged it in a lot sooner. We lost a lot of knights as well. This was not a good fight. This was not a good fight. Ooh, that's rough. Lots of renown and influence, though, but that is not ideal. Milosh is at my mercy. You're my prisoner now. Back to Garantor Castle we go. Oh, good. Well, this will be helpful. Lots of looters to pick up. Well, at least we can train them properly. Let's pick you all up. 40 prisoners. We cannot carry 40 prisoners. We can't carry any more prisoners, actually. So we'll leave these guys be. But wow. Wow. Yeah, Alcuria survived. Yes, that's not good. That's not good. This is not good. We'll recover, sure. But, it's gonna take us some time. I do regret moving our troops at that last, possible moment. Where are we? Troop types. There we go. Partia. No, I just want to see... Gimme... There we go. 23 infantry. Alright. Alright, 23 infantry. Not, you know what? It's fine. I say that with hesitation, obviously. Let's get some recruits going. Get some recruiting going on. These are all Imperial recruits. I don't mind them. And I might want to pick some fights with some looters to train these recruits as well, right? Let's not forget. There is an army coming towards us, probably going to strike at Ortygia. Let's head up to Garangolia over here, try and get some more recruits. Man, that was a rough fight. Not my finest moment. We could strike this army over here. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous, considering our numbers. We can keep them at bay, at the very least. 52 infantry, 37 cavalry. Yeah, they outnumber us in too many crucial ways. They will outmaneuver us, and their infantry will cause us a lot of trouble. We should avoid that party. It'll come back to haunt us as a part of a bigger army, but that's a problem for later. Right, let's go ahead and recruit you. And let's head on over to Thraktere and Gummerdan, because that's where we have some sway as well. We might get some better quality troops over there. And it looks like some prisoners are willing to join us as well. Good stuff. I desperately need more of a front line. And I could look at actually raising the banners again. I think I should, actually. These are some pretty large, decent quality parties roaming our lands, which worries me. I was really hoping the war against the Western Empire would end soon. I really thought it would after the successes we've had lately, but I guess they've been emboldened by the war against the Southern Empire. By our war, specifically, against the Southern Empire. Let's pick everybody up. And then over to Gummerdan. Let's see what we can do over here. And then we'll raise the banners. We need more people with us. Because we're so low tier, I think that's just it. I think we would have won that battle if our infantry wasn't so low tier. I'm trying to analyze what happened there. I'm sure some of y'all will have suggestions to give and stuff as well. Feel free. I definitely think I should not have repositioned my troops. That was a terrible... I thought I had more time. They looked like they were a lot further away. That was a mistake on my part. And then I was a little late on the cavalry charge, I think. And I had too much... I thought my infantry was going to be fine, actually. Jeez, I thought they were going to hold on for a little bit longer, but I blinked and they were basically evaporated. We need to drop another prisoner off at Garantor Castle. I completely forgot who was with us. And you know what? We have a couple of folks we can have join us right over here. Valdim. Let's get you in here. Where's Dula? Dula, why are you not recruiting, Dula? What are you doing? These guys are kind of far away. 3 days and 4 hours. 6 hours for Ugdil. Let's get Ugdil coming through, though. That's 50, 82. Total of 352. It's not bad. And we could wait until Tamza arrives, or Kahin even. 2 days and 13 hours. Takes us up to about 420. Sure, let's get Tamza as well. It'll take some time, but 527 could at least hold off against that army we saw forming up, right? Our scouting has given us some valuable information. We'd be fools not to use that to our advantage. In the meanwhile, as this army tries to form up, we're going to go ahead and head to the dungeon here. Manage prisoners. Drop Milosh off. How many can we take? 65. So let's pick some more up over here. Again, I wouldn't mind... You know what? Actually, where are our looters? Well, they won't be on this screen. Who can we pick up here? 20 Imperial recruits. No thank you. Something a little bit higher tier would be nice. Battalion trained warriors. Ugh, I'm going to start working with the battalions now. Let's go ahead and pick up some Imperial crossbows. These are tier 4, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and pick up... Sure, I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Sturgians and battalions. They will join us as well. Got a couple of raiders over here available. Pick up the expert forester as well. We can actually pick up quite a few prisoners now, which is good. Get you guys. Fortunately, you're tier 5. Let's go ahead and get you guys as well. Oh man, we can pick up a lot of prisoners. Sure, let's do that. And hopefully we can train them pretty quickly. Kind of an urgent situation here. Kind of an urgent situation over here. Arwa, doing okay, I hope. You know what? Let's speak to Arwa here. Partia, my greetings to you. Is that how we still talk to each other? A hard day's work taking Ortygia, but worth it. Damn right it was worth it. I think, let's see, there's something I'd like to discuss. I have a proposal that may benefit us both. I'm listening, she says. Yeah, see, that's the thing. A long time ago, I bought some jewelry that I was going to give to Arwa, but unfortunately, well, you can see the situation. All right, then. Barter offer rejected. Excuse me. Fine. I have a question. No, I can't actually have one. I must leave now. We'll pretend that was a proper conversation with our wife. What a beautiful hall. Have we actually been here? Like, have we actually been inside and taken a look? Some really beautiful art. Anyway. The time for appreciating art is later. We must prepare to defend ourselves. Alright, we're good over here at the garrison. I mean, are we still okay with this? It's about 400 strong. You know what? I think so. That militia continues to grow at a decent rate, so I think we're okay here. If we can't get maybe some more recruits. Might as well. Oh, we're actually maxed out. Just a matter of training them. And again, I do have the leadership trait that allows me to train troops over time, just over time. Oh no, Ortygia. How did I not notice that happened? I sincerely hope that the Sultan is on his way, because I cannot single-handedly take that on. Go ahead and strike over here, though. Help Garangolia. Yes, absolutely. Let's attack. Have a little bit of support, not a lot, but every little bit counts over here. We're not going to let these villagers suffer. How are we feeling over here? Archers have a decent spot to fire from. Infantry up over there. Archers are firing away already. Yes. Horse archers. Take command. I see the cavalry coming around the side there. Trying to flank us. Come on, in we go. Aw. Okay, hold on. I need to... this is actually rough. There's a lot of cavalry over here. We need to be very careful here. This is a problematic situation. Alright, as long as we're keeping these guys busy, if nothing else. Put that glaive out. Alright, here we go. There we go. Gotta drop this guy as well. Oh, seems we have. Or at least our friends did. We've come out on top, but geez, that was a lot more cavalry than I was anticipating. Come on. Drop this fool. He's running away. It's fine. Looks like we've won it. A lot of them are retreating already. Okay, good stuff. Hopefully we didn't take too many losses there. Seems we did okay. But let's try and finish these guys off. Try and finish these guys off. I don't want too many of them getting away. Oh, come on. Really? You gonna challenge me to this? Kinda wish I had my bow and arrow. Need to strike. I need to strike. I cannot miss. He's so much faster than me. And now aim to go to the trees as well, eh? Nice! Just by the escape. Just by the escape. Alright, looks like kills are still coming through. Oh, no, 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 no. I knew they'd be coming this way. I didn't know how close they were. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that tree. Him getting stuck by that tree saved his life there. Because I did not expect him to... Oh, damn. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Fighting with Cav in the trees is fun. Those guys are probably... Oh, looks like they've been downed largely. One guy left over here, maybe two. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, there he is. Down he goes. Excellent. I think that's everyone. Well, everyone that we could get. 17 got away. Not the end of the world. We lost 14, so not ideal, but did a fair bit of damage there. That's good. Lost 4 in our own troops. 3 looters fell. And an Imperial recruit, so all low tier. Yeah, we can't afford to lose too many high tier troops. It's wild how much damage this war has done to our party without me, to a great degree, noticing it. Only because it's... we've been so involved and it's been going on for so long. It's been going on for so long. Been going on for so long. We don't need all these looters. Let's drop one off. Hold on. Okay, let's reset. Let's start by picking up only what we want. I wouldn't mind having Archer. I'll take on the Sea Raiders. Can I take them all on? I can. It's the looters where we start to have trouble. Yes, okay, cool. Now, prisoners. How many prisoners can we take on? None. We actually have to drop some off. Fine. Got some low-tier troops, perhaps. Imperial archers. You know, we don't need that much more ranged. We already have so much, so we can drop some Imperial archers off. Fair. Get you guys upgraded as well. Lots of Imperial recruits that we need to upgrade. Infantry. Infantry across the board. We do not need anything else. Get you guys as Imperial infantrymen as well. Equip them properly, right? You guys upgraded. Get you guys upgraded. Alright. But yeah, sorry. I kind of was saying earlier, and then I feel like I didn't complete my thought. It's been wild to me what kind of a party we had at the beginning of this war, which was so long ago now, so many chapters ago, and what kind of party we have right now, which feels like a fraction of the strength we had earlier, especially in troop quality. Because you'll remember we spent a lot of time training our troops up before we got involved in all these wars, but all those soldiers have been lost. So many of them have fallen. And we're certainly seeing the effect of that. We saw it in that earlier battle where we got just obliterated. Just obliterated. So it's definitely interesting times. Now this is a rough spot to be in. Oh man, I really hope the Sultan is headed over or something. I can't take these guys on myself. I would be a fool to. If I were to fall in a battle against this massive army, then everything collapses, right? Everything collapses behind me. Not something I can allow. We might actually have a, oh, damn. We might actually have a siege defense about to come up, because I might need to kind of hole up in, at Garantor Castle. Jeez, this threat was a lot closer than expected. Where are the other folks? 2 days. 2 days and a bit. 2 days and a bit. Tariq, let's go ahead and pull you in as well. Do it. This war on two fronts thing is starting to become a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, Saradas joined our... Oh, wow, the Valandians have taken Usan Castle. Batanians are on the back foot over here. Jeez. It is wild every once in a while to just zoom out and see what the situation is across the board. I guess I can move up to Garangolia again just to try and reduce Kusar's party to dust. If we can slowly chip away at what forms Menteos' army over here and what would form their reinforcing armies, then that would be quite helpful. I am not in a position to take these guys on. Have 2 days not passed? 1 day, 14 hours, 8 hours. Alright, so these guys are close. We'll be at 600 strength when they arrive. Okay, let's stay ready here. There's Tariq. Good stuff. Here we are defending for the Sultan. Catapults working away. Has the assault begun? Indeed it has. Oh man. Letting time go by over here. How many hours will it last? How many hours will it last? 494 troops they have. 1 day, 8 hours. No, it's not gonna, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, is it? Oh, there's Saratis. Let's see if we can't get him in, maybe. I know it feels a little bit like a waste. But would I really be Partia if I didn't at least try to get the troops together to prevent the conquest, the loss of Ortygia? Oh no. They're getting reinforcements as well. I think Ortygia is going to fall. But that's where it'll stop, at least. Kahin is about to arrive. Okay, that's good. Are they falling apart? They might be. 380 versus our 370, plus the troops of the garrison. Alright. Tempting to dive in, isn't it? I think we should. We outnumber them now. Troop quality might be a little bit lower on our side. Do I attack now or do I wait? 8 hours. 8 hours for 103. We would overwhelm them. Let's see what we can do. 51 troops remaining. Oh, they've pulled back. Their speed is super low right now because they're disorganized. My speed is 3.8, theirs is 1.6. If I can push in and engage them, that'd be huge. Do it. Oh, jeez. That was close. That was very close. That was very close. That would have been bad. So our reinforcements have arrived now as well. Let's see if we can't give chase over here. Well, hey, I'm glad we stood here and protected Ortygia. It took some damage there, but we did manage to prevent its conquest. Its reconquest, if you will. Speed of 2.2. We should be able to chase that down, no problem. Here we go. Come on now. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. That's close enough. Who are you? The man who is here to kill you. Alright, Lord of Legetta. Fair enough. Surrender or die, buddy. Okay, this is going to be a big fight. We got to get this right. We got to get this right. Because, it's only slightly in our favor. Again, it's all a matter of troop quality at some point, right? To the field we go. Hopefully we can redeem our mistakes from earlier. Because we've made a couple today. I'm feeling a little concerned at the mistakes we've made earlier today. Hopefully we can get ourselves much better situated this time around. More horse archers, that's always good to see. What are we looking at in terms of terrain here? There we go. That'll be a lot better, I think. Cavalry on me. We've got some horse archers. They've split their infantry up into 2 parts, it seems. Or is that cavalry? That looks like cavalry. The speed it's moving at. These are horse archers. So let's go ahead and take care of the horse archers first real quick. They're even coming this way. Seems like they might not be. Seems they're pulling or staying back. Let's move up over there and assist against those guys. Cavalry's on me. Archers are set up. Infantry set up. We're good. Seems like they're staying back there on their side of the river. Fair enough. We'll move up afterwards. We'll take care of that afterwards. But I do need to assist over here. Again, I will take the more, you know, sort of backed off role of a commander. But things like this, I need to take on personally. Or at least I think I do. I feel like I do. Our cavalry to charge in. Let's go in ourselves as well. Are you serious? How did I not make contact there? Follow me. Horse archers, fall back. What are you doing up there? That's so risky. Why would you cross the river like that? So risky. We should be in a position to shoot them down from our side of the river. That's what I want to see. Alright, here we go. Follow me, follow me. Alright. Okay, that time I knew I missed him. That's fair. Come on, charge them. Cut them down, cut them down. Let's go. And work done. Because I want to make sure they're not able to flank us after front lines engage, obviously. Down goes his horse. Excellent. Stay on me, stay on me. Horse archers follow me as well. Get them firing at who we're chasing down, basically. In we go over here. Didn't want that guy to get me with a spear. We've got him fully surrounded now, though, so that should do the trick. Seems as though they're still staying behind for the most part, like on their side of the river, which is good. They might be crossing now. Down he goes. Down he goes. Excellent. Horse archers getting work done, hopefully. I think they're they should keep firing when they're following. Could be mistaken. Oh, well, he certainly got hit by something. Don't kill the horse, poor unfortunate soul. Horse did nothing wrong. We're okay, we're okay. Horse archers up there. We can get so much work done with our horse archers if they just stay within range. In we go, in we go. Down he goes, off his horse. I love the cavalry animations, whatever they might be, whether it's people being pulled off their horses, or horses turning, or that. Always feels good. Horse archers fall back. Let's go. Good cleanup work done over here, I think. Oh, did you see that? That was great. That was great. Alright, let's pull back. Buddy over there. Hopefully we'll swarm him. Finish him off. Come on now. He's right there. When I say follow me, that's not exactly what I mean. And got Buddy over here as well. Fully surrounded. There we go. Down with you. And down with... Oh. At the edge of his shield there. Down you go. Come on, man. Fall for me. Like Arwa did. Except also a little differently. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so their cavalry has largely been taken care of, I think. That's a dangerous... There we go. Fully surrounded. Down he goes. Beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright. Good stuff. Their cavalry contingent almost completely eliminated. Sorry, still a couple of troops left there. Just noticed. Back around. Finish them off. Horse archers. I fear we're out of ammunition on our horse archers. Down he goes. Cavalry is still following us. So hopefully they'll wipe him out behind me. Doesn't seem like that's what's happened. Down you go. Who's left? Thought I saw a third one. Maybe our men did their job. Alright. Very well. Oh no, there we go. Man's still on foot over here. I was really worried about getting stabbed there. And Buddy over there in the water. Horse archer though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our troops formed up now. They're still staying on their side of the river. Can't necessarily blame them. But we want to make sure, of course, that we are... Oh, damn. Bad hit there. Hopefully our men will take care of him. Want to make sure that we don't cross the river. Let's pull our troops up at least. And hopefully our archers can at least harass them and draw them out. Or perhaps we'll have to send our cavalry in to draw them out. And our horse archers can really finish that guy off, can't they? Oh, hello. Go. Or he manages to cross through the river. I find it hilarious how happily the AI is willing to use the river. Oh, come on. Oh. Is this going to be the thing that brings my downfall? Me chasing after this one man? There we go. Lost leadership. Seems as though they might all be charging. No, they've pulled back. Fair enough, fair enough. So our men have arrived, it seems. Yep, are we able to fire? Seems no. Horse archers over here. Infantry up. Archers up. Let's go. Oh, here we go. We're not going to charge. In fact, I feel like I've come too far forward already. This is really close to the river. I'm not a fan of it. Archers, pull you over to this side. Cavalry charge in. Try and get a couple of hits in ourselves, just as they're coming up the river here. Assist our men. Show them we're willing to die and risk our own life for them as well, of course. There we go. A little bit of work done. Seems we've done pretty well. Now as they run away across the river, our archers should be able to fire away. Horse archers pull back. Well, actually, horse archers, you know what? Advance. Or rather, take command, I should say, not advance. I always say advance when I give command away. There we go. Someone's got to get the work done over here, right? My horse is in a lot of trouble. But I got to get back in here. Our cavalry was not. Get our infantry charging in now. Down I go off the horse. That's okay. That's why we've got our sword and shield, right? Oh, dear. Though I don't know my chances here. Oh dear. This is bad. Oh, the river really slows you down a lot. There it is. Saw it coming. Saw it coming, but we won the battle before I fell. Hopefully someone will pull me out of the river before I drown. Oh, I knew I was taking a risk back there, but someone had to eat those shots from the archers. Now we're chasing them across the river over here. I don't know how well that's going to go. It slows you down so much. I remember it slows you down. I forgot how much. But, yeah. We just gotta chase these guys down. That was pretty good. It was a little unfortunate that we had to pull so close to the river before the AI was baited out. But we had to do what had to be done, I suppose. The moment our archers were within firing range, we were good, but our infantry was already moving at that point. Cavalry over here still pushing through. Do we want to hunt these guys down? I mean, know the answer to that question. It's going okay, I think. I'll give it like 10 seconds. Oh, we're right at the edge. We're right at the edge. Might as well call it, I think. Sure. How do we do? 10 got away, maybe a few more than 10. We lost 65, 47 wounded. Alright, 15 out of Saratis, 18 out of Thamzaz, 15 from Kahin, 2 from Agdel, 2 from Tariq, 6 from Valdim, sorry buddy, 7 from my own. What did we lose? 2 master archers, militia archer, armed trader, veteran archers, and Valandian light cavalry, of course. Got 18 kills for myself. That's actually more than I expected, if I'm completely honest. Not terrible. 94 kills. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby at all. I find a lot of the time I end a battle and I feel worse about it than it actually went. A Kadan of the Karakurgit at my mercy. You're free to go. I have my preferences. One day we will meet again. The Wolfskins, you're my prisoner. Let's head back down to Garantor Castle. Troops, how many have we lost? You know what? That really wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. My own worst critic, it seems. Huh, I hope. Valandian light cavalry. Got some looters as well that we can turn. Imperial recruits. Get that front line growing, right? Get you as a pikeman. Ooh, tough call. Pikeman looks cooler. Easy call. Pikeman it is. And infantry upgrade over here. Really need to reorganize this. Now, hold on a second. How many prisoners can we bring in? We're at 124, so we've got 7 slots. 7 slots available. Anybody from here that we want? Not particularly. All right, 7 slots available. Let's go ahead and get ourselves trained infantry, Mamluk soldier, Imperial Menavliatan. I don't know how to pronounce that. Feel free to inform me. Landing infantry, good stuff. I believe we still have a few slots left, right? That's 128. Yeah. 3 more. 3 more. Let's get the veteran archer, trained archer, and the Imperial crossbowman. Yes. Cool. We gotta drop Aidid of the Wolfskins off back at Garantor Castle, I think. Or maybe even at Ortygia, I suppose it's closer. Well, let's go ahead and pick up some prisoners as well. 55 means we can pick up 9 prisoners. Let's go ahead and get ourselves... Yeah, don't mind some heavy horsemen. And you as well, thank you. Alright, I think we are at 58. 58. 59. Let's go ahead and get 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. Could have picked up the veteran infantryman instead, right? But not too late for that. Where are you? Imperial infantryman away, veteran infantryman on board. That's a lot of prisoners, man. A lot of prisoners. I could pick them all up and just drop them off at Garantor Castle or something. That is always the option as well, but I'm trying to keep this clean and managed as much as possible. Go ahead and pick up all the loot, of course. I can't wait until we trade all that out. We're going to have so much money. Alright, I mean, hey, we did well to defend Ortygia there. We awaited reinforcements. They arrived right on time. Let's pull back to Ortygia and drop the prisoner off. Kareth escaped from captivity. That's too bad. I kid. It's a high-speed chase over here. 5 versus my 3.4. But I think we have him cornered. Punish them for even thinking about coming into our land. You know what? I shouldn't have sped time up like that. Now he's going to get away. That's what I get. That's what I get for rushing things that don't need to be rushed. Back to Ortygia. I hate leaving prisoners at I hate leaving prisoners at other lords' holdings because they often escape a lot more easily. Imperial armed trader, you and 2 of your mates, sounds good. Right. Oh, right, I'm topped up. I am topped up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Over to the keep, over to the dungeon. Go ahead and drop these fools off, shall we? Drop these fools. Oh, right. Off. Aidid of the Wolfskins. So many we can recruit now. So again, we're topped up. We are topped up. Which means we just have to take some losses, really. Just means we have to dive into battle and eat some losses so we can get some higher tier prisoner troops as a part of our actual army. Now we are what? 369 plus 34. Well, when everybody arrives, we'll be 572 strong. Hang on. Has everybody not arrived? Dula, where are you? 6 hours away. Join us, 65 more. Oh yeah, okay, we're 400 and something. Alright, cool. Are we strong enough to strike at Delmaris or Legetta? I feel like we are. We could even go down... Okay, we're definitely strong enough to take Oristochorus Castle. That would really spread us down this coast over here. It's hard to defend. It's a long way to get to. But I think that might give us enough of the upper hand that we need in this war. I'm shocked that this war is ongoing. I'm not gonna lie. They keep recovering. It's like, what will it take? How do we have peace with Valandia and Britannia, but not with the Western Empire, whom we've, on multiple occasions, ground to dust, I would say. On multiple occasions. Egan of the Karakurgit. That's not the man I let go, is it? Now, again, an example of where we could split the troops up and get some work done. There's Dula. Ooh. Attacking caravans, even if they're not mine. Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable behavior. Plus a golden opportunity for us as well. Now, they're all just going to charge in, so we're going to send everyone to charge in as well. Yep.
Warrior attack! Soldiers, follow your sergeants! Infantry at them! Horse, I'm
There we
in
go.
command! Woodmen, hear me! With me, arrows!
Archer's going to stay back here. Alright, cool. Stay with these guys. Not going to just let them charge in. We're going to take some losses here, but again, that, you know, sometimes that works in our favor. Right? Sometimes that works in our favor. And we're also going to hopefully train some of our troops up. Down you go. Get a couple kills of our own as well. Why not? Oh, he got dropped. Not by me, but he got dropped nonetheless. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll go up over here for an interception, perhaps. Ah, already taken care of. There isn't much of a tactical side to this battle, really. That's kind of what happens when the AI is involved, I find. Like, when they're involved and in charge of their army, it's just like you kind of just have to charge in and help them. I've tried it before to be, you know, tactical, so to speak. I've set up flanks and things like that. All that ends up happening is your allied army just takes massive losses because they go in without support. And then you end up taking more losses than maybe you otherwise would have as well. Better to just join the mosh pit. Alright, relations have increased with the Wool Weaver. That's whose caravan it was, and I suppose that's someone who perhaps owns it or participates in its work, the goods it transports. Didn't take too many losses there, that's good. Good. And gained ourselves a further upper hand with some people and in this war in general. We did not lose any in our party, damn. Funny world we live in where I kind of wouldn't mind a couple of low-tier troop losses. So I guess we're starting to see our troops mostly be decent already. Still a couple of footmen, low tier. I'm going to organize this, I think, before the next session. It's starting to get harder to read. Definitely do that. We have space for 4 prisoners. Get you, and we'll get you as well. Leave that one slot. Sorry, these guys are... Well, not sorry, I guess they're free to go. They should be happy about that. They should be happy about that. Pick up all the loot over here. And continue our journey down towards... I think Ortygia's castle makes sense. Let's go ahead and hit up Arpotis first, and maybe even Vanilla, see if we can't get any recruits. Or we could also take a look at the count at Gelmaris. I just want some recruits for some of our folks. I know I can't get any, but... The Western Empire has declared war on the Southern Empire. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Surely this war is about to come to an end. You'd suspect. Couple recruits picked up. Well, if the war is about to come to an end, let's see if we can't make one final push, one final attempt at making some gains. Now remember, an army that's about 600 strong could be roaming right around us. It's very possible. So this might be a dangerous venture. We're very much exposed as well if an enemy army comes through from the north, and we're trapped against the water and the castle here. But it is a garrison... Only, what, 400 strong? Less than 400 strong. If we put it under siege for long enough, starve the people out. They have some food stocks, but it won't last very long. The option is there, folks. The option is there. Do we strike at Ortygia's castle, or do we pull back and hope that the war comes to an end before we end up regretting that decision? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, folks, but this is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, made some good moves in keeping Ortygia safe. Made some mistakes, I would say, in some of the earlier battles, but I think we've recovered all right. Made some progress as well. I think we have to try and take Ortygia's castle, not for ourselves, but for our kingdom, for our sultan, of course. Folks, let me know your thoughts down below. As always, if you enjoyed the series, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Leave a like and a comment. It makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. And... of course, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.